Hello again. Although I've not actually felt inclined to spend an hour or two of my life watching the interview which Prince Harry and his wife gave on American television recently, I have read the relevant parts in the newspapers and find myself more than a little bit perplexed. Maybe I'm missing something though, because I'll be the first to concede that I'm not always up to date with modern life. The first thing which strikes me as really odd is the accusation that the father of this 36-year-old man had cut him off financially. This is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard in my life. I don't know what is common these days. As I say, maybe I'm out of touch. But I was financially independent from my parents from the age of 20. I really cannot imagine what people would have said if I'd have gone on television at the age of 36 and told everybody that for the last year or so I've had to get by without my father's financial help. I would have been a laughing stock. What world does this man inhabit where he expects his dad to pay his bills when he's a married man with a kid on the verge of middle age? The racism business is also strange. I'm not a great one for following royal romances and so on, but my recollection is that everybody talked of this relationship like a fairy tale thing with shades of Princess Diana. I certainly don't recall seeing anything at all offensive said in the newspapers. The truth is anyway that Markle is it, doesn't really look black, although nobody seems to dare say that. Look at the thumbnail to this video and tell me what you think. Seriously, she could easily pass for somebody from Greece or Spain. How many black people have pale enough skin to be able to see freckles? If we had not been told, I suspect that most people would not have realised that this woman was supposed to be an African American. What about the so-called racism of somebody speculating how dark their child would be? Again, I wonder if the people talking in this way live in the same world that I do. When a white guy marries a light-skinned black person, families do ask themselves whether the child from the marriage will look black or white. I had a mixed-race black female friend years ago who had an affair with a white guy, and her mostly black friends speculated freely which side of the family the baby would be likely to favour, whether he would turn out very dark like his grandfather or as white as the father. This is not racism at all, it's simply the sort of things people speak about. Unless I've missed something through just reading extracts in the newspapers and not watching the actual interview, this all sounds like a lot of fuss about nothing to me.